The air in the room was thick, heavy with the smell of dust and despair. Yi Wanqing's eyes snapped open, and the first thing she felt wasn't physical pain, but the icy echo of a voice from a past she had sworn she'd lived. "You little tramp. You should have died ages ago. With you gone, the position of the Fu family's wife will be mine." The cruel, cutting phrase echoed in her mind, mixing with the confusing reality of the present. She was lying on the cold floor, her throat burning, and above her, the figure of Lin Man, her stepmother, hovered like a vulture, her face twisted in a mask of hatred and triumph. Beside her, Yi Qiao, her half-sister, watched with poorly disguised satisfaction. This Yi Wanqing was different. The soul inhabiting that thin, fragile body carried the memory of a lifetime of suffering. A life that had unfolded identically until this very moment. The strangulation, the death, the forced marriage to Fu Tingyuan, the instant widowhood, and finally, the slow, methodical torture at the hands of the Fu family. The icy panic of that memory hit her with the force of a wave. She had died. And, in some inexplicable way, she had returned. "Mom, where is Yi Wanqing? What happened to you?" Yi Qiao's voice, in the memory, was one of false concern. "Qiao Qiao, don't worry. That woman is already dead. I took care of it. There won't be any proof, you'll see. The position of Fu Tingyuan's wife can only be yours. Go get ready. The Fu family is on their way. Don't be late, Mommy is here." The dialogue, which she had heard in her previous life, was now repeating itself, but with a crucial difference. She was alive. Her body, though aching, was breathing. "No, Mom. I won't marry him. You have to find a way to bring Yi Wanqing back. Let her go." The Yi Qiao of the memory had protested, but the Yi Qiao of the present, the one about to be married, had accepted the fate with a smile. The irony was a bitter poison. In the past life, the original Yi Wanqing had died, and the soul that now inhabited her had married Fu Tingyuan, thinking that the alliance with the Fu family was salvation. What foolishness! Are you crazy? Fu Tingyuan is the heir of the richest family, the Fuss. He's handsome and has a good reputation. How can we let Yi Wanqing have that? Lin Man, the stepmother, couldn't understand. The new Yi Wanqing closed her eyes, reliving the horror. "In my past life, I thought the same way. So, when Yi Wanqing died, I was happy to marry him. Who would have thought that on the first day of marriage, Fu Tingyuan would die? I don't agree with you getting married." The original Yi Wanqing's body had been a pawn. And hers, in the previous life, had been a sacrifice. Dad didn't want to return the dowry, so he forced me to stay with the Fu family. But who knew, the Fu family is a den of wolves. I was tormented to death by them. The trauma was real, vivid. The board of nails, the humiliation, the loneliness. Mom, believe me. The Fu family looks brilliant on the outside. But marrying into it brings nothing good. Help me find a solution. Your father won't give up the chance for an alliance with the Fu family. Either you or Yi Wanqing will have to marry in. Yi Qiao's voice, in the memory, was a lament. But now, Yi Wanqing knew the truth. Yi Qiao was just trying to save herself. The original Yi Wanqing's body was there, inert, but alive. The soul inhabiting it, the soul that had returned, made a cold, calculated decision. She wouldn't run. Running meant handing the original body over to death, and herself to an uncertain fate. But this woman has already stopped breathing. Why did God make me reborn when Yi Wanqing was already strangled? Will I repeat the tragic fate of my past life? No. She wouldn't repeat it. Her body trembled, and Yi Wanqing opened her eyes. Lin Man and Yi Qiao stared at her, surprised. "Excuse me. Where is this place?" Yi Wanqing's voice was hoarse, but firm. Lin Man quickly composed herself, the forced smile returning to her face. "Come here, Wanqing. This is your stepmother and little sister. From now on, listen to your stepmother, okay? Clean up quickly, or forget about dinner." The stepmother tried to regain control, but Yi Wanqing was no longer the frightened girl. She was a woman with the experience of 2 lives. You bitch. You should have died a long time ago. If you die, the position of the Fu family's young wife will be yours. Lin Man's voice, in the memory, was a whisper of hatred. Yi Wanqing stood up, the pain in her throat a constant reminder. She looked at Lin Man and Yi Qiao, and a cold, calculating smile appeared on her lips. What a surprise! I am the first daughter of a family from the Southern Dynasty. I came back 1,000 years later. I grew up being bullied by my stepmother and half-sisters, and was finally strangled to death by my stepmother. Poor girl. The sarcasm was cutting. Lin Man and Yi Qiao exchanged confused glances. Miss, are you all right? The maid, who had witnessed the scene, asked, worried. Yi Wanqing, you heard, since you're awake. Come downstairs then. Anyway, it's good that she's alive. Let her have the Fu family's den of wolves. Yi Wanqing knew what she had to do. She couldn't run. She had to marry Fu Tingyuan. But this time, she would do it on her own terms. These two must be the stepmother and half-sister of the body's original owner. Since I've occupied this body, I have to find a way to get a good marriage for the original. Yi. Your mother almost strangled me just now to force you to marry in my place. Don't you owe me an explanation? Lin Man laughed nervously, saying I want to strangle you. Who would believe that? You don't think your father will take your side, do you? Since I was little, I've been mistreated by the two of you. And he always pretended not to see. Of course, I know he won't support me. But if I refuse to marry, he'll also want Yi to marry. The original Yi Wanqing had been a victim. The new Yi Wanqing would be a survivor. No, Mom, I can't marry. The one engaged to Fu Tingyuan is you. That's right. But Fu Tingyuan has ignored me all these years. Even if he marries, I don't think the Fu family will object. So, you thought of this from the beginning and made Yi marry in my place. Right, Mom. The game had changed. Yi Wanqing was in control. Just tell me, what do you really want? These two suddenly changing their minds means there's something wrong with the Fu's proposal. But, to establish myself in this world and avenge the original body, I must rely on the Fu's power. However, I can't marry empty-handed. All the dowry you prepared for Yi Qin, give it to me. No way. Fine. Then let Yi marry. Anyway, she's already dressed. Mom, I won't. Give it to her. Yi Wanqing smiled. She had won the first battle. Miss Quan, Mississippi. If you don't come down now, Dad will get angry. Mom. Here, you go down now and get into the wedding car properly. If you think of anything else, you'll deal with me. Yi Wanqing walked down the stairs, her posture straight, determination in her eyes. Her father, Yi Guohua, was waiting for her, his face impassive. Dad, don't worry. When I marry into the Fu family, I'll win everyone over and elevate our Yi family's business. Yi Guohua smiled, relieved. Ah, it's good that you understand. These past few years, Dad has been ignoring you. Here's a card, take it. The password is your birthday. Ah, I already gave it. Thank you, Dad. Let's go. Yi Wanqing knew the card was a small price to pay for the alliance with the Fu family. Are you sure? It's the Fu family. This girl is not only going to marry Fu Tingyuan, but she also took 2 large dowries. Mom, don't worry, she can use that money. I won't get away with it. It's true. Of course, if you don't believe me, you can come with me to the Fu family ceremony right now. I guarantee it. Today, it will be the most painful day of her life. The most painful day. Because right now, Fu Tingyuan died in a car accident. He's gone. Yi Wanqing smiled. She knew. And that was exactly why she was going. Part 2. The Shadow and the Watch. The Fu family's car was a silent luxury, a cocoon of leather and glass that separated her from the world. Yi Wanqing watched the urban landscape, feeling the weight of the decision she had made. She was going to a wedding with a man who, according to her memories, was dead. The driver, a serious man in a dark suit, informed her. "Madam, we have arrived." The Fu family mansion was imposing, a fortress of wealth and power. At the gate, a security guard was waiting for her. "Miss Yi, I am the Fu family security. I was sent to pick you up." "And Fu Tingyuan? Isn't he the groom today? Shouldn't he be the one to pick me up?" The guard hesitated, his voice low and grave. "The young master suffered a car accident. The vehicle even fell into the river. I'm afraid. It's a bad situation." Yi Wanqing feigned surprise. "What? Fu Tingyuan died? Oh no. Good thing it wasn't you who married today. Mom. Now you believe me, right?" The guard watched her closely, his eyes dark and penetrating. "Yi Wanqing, you must be regretting it a lot now, right? Too bad it's too late for regrets. Now that you've entered the Fu family, don't even think about going back. That's right, if you run away now, your father will kill you." "Who said I'm going to run away? Show me the way." Right now, the Fu family must be very sad. As the family's eldest daughter-in-law, I must take on my responsibilities. Even better if Fu Tingyuan is dead. I just need to win the sympathy of Mrs. Fu. That way I can stabilize myself in the Fu family. The guard stared at her, surprised. "Hearing about my death. This woman seems quite happy. Seriously, Miss Yi? Think carefully. You and the young master haven't officially married yet. There's still time to go back now. I was engaged to Fu Tingyuan for so long. He ignored me, but I can't be disloyal. Don't worry, I'll take good care of his duties. There's the Fu family mansion, right?" The guard guided her inside the mansion. The living room was full of people, all dressed in black, their faces marked by sadness. Fu Tingyuan's grandmother, an elderly and fragile woman, was crying, supported by other family members. "Call my brother now. I can't believe my brother died like this." "I can't reach the master," Yu Feng said. At the time of the accident, the master was indeed in the car. "My dear Yuan." Yi Wanqing approached the grandmother, adopting the posture of a perfect daughter-in-law. "I'm sorry, Grandma." "Madam, the fact that Fu Tingyuan hasn't returned yet doesn't mean he's missing. I believe in Mr. Fu. He is blessed and will certainly return safely." The grandmother looked at her, confused. "Who are you?" "I am Yi Wanqing. Today was supposed to be my day with Mr. Fu." Fu Tingyuan's sister, Fu Yuan, glared at her with hatred. The grandmother, however, welcomed her. "Wanqing, you are a good child. It's a shame our Yuan didn't have this luck. Since the wedding didn't happen, you can go home. Now that I've entered the family, there's no way I'm leaving the Fu family at this time. If you don't mind, I'd like to be your granddaughter." "Seriously?" "Of course. The grandmother is a woman who should never have been allowed to stay in our family." "Yes, Grandma. The eldest brother wasn't interested in this marriage. Now that he's gone, if they keep her here, they're not interfering with him." Yi Boxing. "Yi Baxing, do you want to stay with the Fu family?" "Bo Ting Yuan and his brothers. They will never agree. In my previous life, I was tortured to death by them. In this life, you won't have a good fate either. Alive, I want to see the person. Dead, I want to see the body. You say your brother is gone, but do you really hope he won't come back? Who do you think you are to lecture me? Now that I'm married, I'm your sister-in-law. Is this how you treat your sister-in-law? Where are your manners and education? What kind of sister-in-law are you? You and my brother haven't even married yet. So let's wait for him to come back. We'll wait for him to come back to decide. I believe Fu Tingyuan will come back alive. You're his sister. You think so too, don't you?" The grandmother smiled, touched. "Yes, I agree. Our Yuan will certainly come back alive. Wanqing, in the future you will be their sister-in-law." The second uncle, Fu Shengnan, entered the room, his expression serious. "Uncle, you've arrived." "Yes. Shengnan. I think Wanxing is great. Since she has good intentions, why don't we grant her wish? What if something really happens to our Yuan mom? The rescue team is already looking for him. Don't worry, nothing will happen. As for this woman, she is deceitful, full of excuses. If she stays in my Fu family, she can only be a source of trouble. That's right, that's right, that's right. Madam, unless Fu Tingyuan comes back alive and wants to divorce me. Otherwise, I'm not leaving. Alright, then show me how true your affection for our Yuan is. Bring the things here. Fu Shengnan challenged her to step on a board of nails. Yi Wanqing knew it was a trap, but she couldn't back down. It's only because Yi Wanqing has a chance to inherit part of my inheritance that you're against her like this. It seems the real mastermind is you, second uncle. Miss Yi, if you can stay on this board of nails for 15 minutes, I'll let you stay. Shengnan. You're going too far, aren't you? Grandma is fine. To be our sister-in-law, you have to have real skill. Well, if you don't want to, that's fine. No one is forcing you. Yi Wanqing smiled, cold. Good thing it wasn't you who married. It's true. In the past life, I was forced to step on the board of nails. I lasted 2 seconds and fell. I was badly hurt. Good thing. In this life, I have Yi Wanqing as a scapegoat. Wanqing, you are the daughter of the Yi family. Right now you can't back down. Don't forget that the Yi family no longer accepts you. Yi Wanqing stepped on the board of nails, the pain sharp, but determination in her eyes. She wouldn't back down. Part 3. The Unexpected Partnership. Yi Wanqing became the interim CEO of the Fu Corporation, a bold move that surprised everyone. Fu Shengnan, the second uncle, had been defeated in the vote, thanks to the intervention of Fu Huaizhou and Fu Yuan, Fu Tingyuan's nephews. Young madam, this is the CEO's office. You will work here from now on. Is this the joy of the winner? Young madam. Congratulations. Shen Feng. Shin Feng, the security guard who had accompanied her, was now her assistant. He watched her with an intensity that made her uncomfortable. Oh right. You know. This flash drive contains the real key. Tell me, who are you really? Madam, who do you think I am? I know, you must be someone very close to Fu Tingyuan. A confidant. A confidant. If you weren't close, how would you know so much about him and the real key? You must suspect that Fu Tingyuan's death is linked to Fu Shengnan. So you prefer to help me than let Fu Shengnan win. Am I right? There is that possibility. I am Fu Tingyuan himself. You're kidding. Fu Tingyuan would never do something so silly. Do you know me that well? Alright, I admit, your joke was good. By the way, today Fu Huaizhou and Fu Yuan voted for me. These two brats, they suddenly changed, didn't they? Maybe your lesson at the bar worked well with them. Seriously. Shin Feng smiled, an enigmatic smile that made her doubt everything. Brother. You also received the message from the eldest brother. That's why you voted for sister-in-law. You also received that message, right? Well, even though it was an unknown number, the tone really seemed like the boss's. The boss might really be alive. That's great. I just didn't expect uncle to act like this. It seems sister-in-law was right. The boss's death might really be linked to uncle. Alright, I admit she's smarter. It's no wonder the boss told us to choose her. From now on, we need to be careful with uncle. We can't let it slip that the boss is alive. Yi Wanqing was in the middle of a family intrigue, and Shin Feng was the key to unraveling it. Oh, by the way, Shin Feng, what do you think I should do next? Shengnan certainly won't let it go easily. He won't want to kill me, will he? Fu Shengnan is cautious. He would never do anything against you now. I think he'll complicate things for you at work. For example, before the young master got into trouble, Lu Gang and Boss Zhong of Shengshe International had a cooperation agreement. But they hadn't officially signed yet. Fu Shengnan will certainly create problems with that. If you and Shengshi International don't reach an agreement, it will affect your reputation. It will cause a big impact. Then this project cannot fail. The documents you asked for, President. Oh, these are documents I asked you phone to prepare for you, madam. Please take a look. Don't worry, I will secure this project and keep this position. Madam, I believe in you. Yi Wanqing faced Boss Zhang, who was being blackmailed by Fu Shengnan with the promise of a jade pill to cure his son. Boss Zhang, I know your only son has a rare disease and only the jade pill can cure him. Yu Shengnan has the recipe and agreed to give it to you, as long as you don't sign with me. Am I right? Correct. If it saves my son, I'm willing to do anything. So, give up. Boss Zhang. Here is the jade pill you asked for. Boss Zhang was shocked. Mr. Yi, are you kidding? The jade pill has been lost for 1,000 years. Even the recipe was only recently discovered. Then, Mr. Fu bought it. How could he give you the recipe? The jade pill in Fu Shengnan's hands. The recipe was damaged over the millennia. Even having it, it's not possible to create the true jade pill. So, where did your jade pill come from? I can only tell you that this jade pill is real. Yi Wanqing had used her knowledge from her past life to create the jade pill. Mr. Zhang, whether it's real or fake, you can have it examined. Our young madam is willing to give you the jade pill for free. Mr. Yi, it's better not to joke with me. Madam, this jade pill was made according to the recipe you gave. But are you sure it will cure Mr. Zhang's son? Let's try after all, it won't hurt to take it. If it doesn't work, we'll think of another solution. But, come, first accompany me to look at the documents. Boss Zhang's son was cured, and the contract was signed. Yi Wanqing had won another battle. Solved. Young madam, I didn't think your formula would be real. Of course. But, even the formula the second master bought at a high price was incomplete. And the complete formula. How do you know it? I dreamed of it. Shen Feng stared at her, suspicion in his eyes. Madam, do you think I'll believe that? We've fought together for so long, and yet you hide things from me. We've fought together for so long. Do you still have reservations with me? Everything I said is true. On the day of my wedding to the Fu family, I dreamed of my past life. Yi Wanqing, you are not like the rumors. Did something unknown happen to you? A change? Dying once, does that work? I see. No wonder you say you died once. Wait, when did I say that? It doesn't matter. The important thing is to get the land south of the city soon. Yi Wanqing used her intelligence and charm to get the land, exchanging it for a painting she had faked. Mr. Chen, I am the current interim CEO of the Fu Group. I'm afraid Fu Shengnan doesn't have that power. Then there's nothing more to discuss. Young madam, didn't you want the famous Qing Feng painting from the Southern Yi family? I finally managed to buy it on the black market. The real Qing Feng work has been lost for a long time. That one is certainly fake. I heard Mr. Chen is an expert in this. Could you help with the appraisal? Well, I'm willing to sell that land south of the city to you. Great, if you sign, you can take the painting now. All right, no problem. Mr. Yi, pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure doing business. Wait, why is the signature ink still wet? It must be humid. Probably. I have to take better care of it when I get back. Yi Wanqing had won once again. Sorry, I just got excited just now. Madam, you don't need to apologize. I am yours. You can do anything with me. Shen Feng, you are my bodyguard. But you are not mine. I don't want to do anything with you either. But I've been in love with you for a long time. But I at least to the madam. My passion was born without reason. Shen Feng, don't say anything else. I don't care about your passion or not. There's no future between us. Why not? Just because I'm a bodyguard. I'm not worthy of the madam. That has nothing to do with your position. Everything I have now is because of the fuss, because of Fu Tingyuan. As long as I'm in the Fu family, I would never betray Fu Tingyuan. Even if he is already dead. Madam, you don't have to accept me. I just want to know if you feel anything for me. No. But I feel like you feel something for me. You are mistaken. Don't talk about it anymore. I'm taking the contract to the legal department. Yi Wanqing. I will make you admit it someday. Part 4. The Revelation and the Reconciliation. Yi Wanqing's next challenge was Lin Jiang Tech, led by Su Qianqian, a woman who had pursued Fu Tingyuan for years. What did you say? She not only signed the contract with Shengshe International, but also got the land in the south of the city. That's right. Mr. Zhang and Mr. Chen promised they wouldn't sign with her. I have no idea how that woman managed that. It seems that, from the beginning, I underestimated her. Second Master, what should we do now? If this continues, she will really establish herself. Don't panic, stay calm. What made her interim president was entirely because of Fu Tingyuan. Think about it. If she did something that betrayed Fu Tingyuan, she doesn't deserve to stay in the position. Even if the board tolerates her. The old lady and those two brats won't. You're right. But Yi Wanqing has Shun Feng always by her side. I think it's hard to get a chance. Her next project is with Lin Jiang Tech. And the director there, Su Qianqian, has been after Fu Tingyuan for years. Don't worry, I won't let this Su Qianqian succeed. Yi Wanqing met with Su Qianqian, who hated her for being Fu Tingyuan's wife. You are Su. You are Yi Wanqing. It's not a big deal after all. I really don't understand why Fu Tingyuan doesn't want to divorce you. Calm down, Director Su. Fu Tingyuan is focused on work. He doesn't break the engagement because he uses it as a shield. So, you don't need to feel threatened by me. He doesn't like me either. But you still hold the title of Mrs. Fu. That's why, this project. I will never work with you. I hate you. Director Su. Don't be like that, please. This project is Fu Tingyuan's idea. You're not working with me, you're collaborating with Fu Tingyuan. Don't give me that talk. Will he come back alive? It's still unknown. Now I agree to work with you. In the end, you're the one who wins. Director Su, would you like tea or coffee? Who are you? He. He is my security and assistant, Shin Feng. Even wearing a mask, he seems extraordinary. Hi. Yi Wanqing. If you give me this security guard, I agree to work with you. Sorry, Director Su, Shin Feng is very important to me. I can't hand him over to you. Alright, I'll be direct. Actually, I don't need security. I just want him to spend a night with me. What? That's right. It also depends on his will. Do you want to come to my house for a drink tonight? Relax. I won't let you down. Thank you, Director Su, for the kindness. Except that, even if it's just for one night, it needs the madam's word. Otherwise, I can't go with you. Yi Wanqing, say something to him. No, I don't agree. By what right do you disagree? Not even a little sincerity. You still want to collaborate with me. They are different things, Director Su. If you are sincere, look at the collaboration details. But wanting Shun Feng, no way. Yi Wanqing, you will regret it. Madam, why didn't you want to accept? What was it? Do you want to spend the night with her? I am a man. Director Su is young and beautiful. Spending the night with her wouldn't be bad for me either. No, I don't agree. Madam, didn't you say you don't like me? Since that's the case, why don't you accept me being with another woman? But she is hostile to me. And what if you fall in love with her and betray me? I don't want to lose out. So, you mean that even if you don't accept me, my body and soul must still be faithful to you? Don't twist my words. Anyway, besides Su Chanqian, you can look for anyone. Seriously? Seriously? Okay. If that's the case, then I'll ask for half a day off. Time off for what? To look for a woman. No, I don't agree to the time off. Young madam, do you not agree to my request for time off, or do you not agree that I go find a woman? All right, I agree to your request for time off. You can go. Seriously, young madam? Of course it's true. If you don't go today, you're not called Shin. I'll go back to work. At your service. Shin Feng had left, and Yi Wanqing was alone. She called Su Chanqian, who invited her to dinner. Yi Wanqing agreed to come. Great. Soon. Director Su, please put this in her drink. Don't worry about the rest. What the second master promised me cannot be broken. Don't worry. After everything is resolved, Yi Wanqing will be expelled from the Fu family. When the Fu group is under the control of the second master, how to cooperate with Lin Jiang technology will depend only on him. Alright, you can go. She can arrive at any moment. Yes. Yi Wanqing, you are screwed. At the restaurant, Yi Wanqing drank the poisoned wine. Hey, over here. I drafted a contract. Take a look first. No rush. To celebrate the peace between us, let's toast. Let's toast. Come on. We just drank. Let's look at the contract. If there's any problem, I'll adjust it in time. What's wrong, Yi Wanqing? Since you're not feeling well, we can discuss the contract another time. Where is Mr. Yi? He received a call and left. I think he went to the restaurant downstairs. All right. Miss, do you need help? I don't need it. Don't be shy, Mississippi. Let her go. Who the hell are you? Madam. Madam, are you all right? Shin Feng. It's me. Did you drink? Wait. You don't drink so little. You were poisoned. You bastard. Yes. I am an idiot. I should have been by your side. Shin Feng took her to Fu Tingyuan's room, where the drug began to take effect. I'm so hot. Madam, let go of my hand first. I'll call the doctor. I won't allow you to look for other women. I won't look for other women. Don't worry. I am yours. It's hot. No wonder Grandma and Huaizhou Yuan aren't here. It seems that this is the uncle's doing. Shin Feng. How are you? Shin Feng, help me. Madam. Have you decided? The texture is so comfortable. That's not it. Ah. Who are you? Young madam. What's wrong? You completely used me and want to run away from responsibility? It's Shin Feng. Your face isn't hurt. Why are you wearing a mask? Guess. No. That's not the point. Why are you in my bed? Last night. How did this happen? You and I. And in Fu Tingyuan's room, no less. Young madam. You finally remembered. I thought you wouldn't admit it.